Hey everybody, Mr. On Demand, man with master plan, and I'm back again. And if you're staying in a hotel and using the hotel's Wi-Fi, you should be a little bit, leery of that because hotel Wi-Fi attacks are on the rise, and they use custom malware to breach Microsoft 365 accounts. It could actually do a lot worse to you than just breaching those accounts as well. But I will tell you that you should be even worried about this if you're at any public Wi-Fi, whether it's at a coffee shop, a restaurant, or the library, or whether you are on a public Wi-Fi anywhere, these type of attacks will happen, and hackers are actively trying to scam and get information. Microsoft linked the Captive Crunch campaign to a Russian threat actor, Midnight Blizzard Storm 2945, which targets hospitality Wi-Fi networks to steal the Microsoft 365 credentials. Since early 2026, attackers manipulate DNS settings on captive portals to redirect users to phishing pages or deliver malware via fake updated prompts. The campaign utilizes two malware families: Cornflake, a Go-based remote access Trojan capable of surveillance and data exfiltration, and Choco Shell, an in-memory credential stealer. Microsoft advises treating public Wi-Fis as untrusted, using cellular connections and implementing phishing-resistant authentication to prevent breaches. One of the ways is you can do this is you can go through your own router, which connects to a public Wi-Fi, and then you connect to that, which has its own built-in firewall. So that is one way that you can do that kind of thing. That was a lot more popular a while back, and I believe it's still something people should think about. If you travel a lot and you have any kind of sensitive data on your phone or on your laptop that you're using when you travel, or whatever device you might be using, you really should think about your security, because people can breach your information. And if they get access to that, they could get credentials to banking account information, logins to any number of other accounts that you have that could, really screw things up for you, including, your Google account that goes to your YouTube account, or, something along those lines. Microsoft has linked a global campaign targeting hospitality Wi-Fi networks to the Russian threat actor Midnight Blizzard, also known as APT29. The activity was previously disclosed in a report from cybersecurity company ReliaQuest, which detailed how the attacker changed DNS settings on Wi-Fi devices to steal your Microsoft 365 account information. Besides attributing the campaign to Russian hackers, tracked as Storm 2945, a subcluster of Midnight Blizzard, Microsoft identified two malware families called Cornflake and Coco Shell with capabilities of persistent access, credential theft, surveillance, and data exfiltration. Microsoft named the campaign Captive Crunch and believes it has been active since at least early May, although the threat actor has been running on devices with code phishing and operations since February. So again, these attackers, they're manipulating your DNS and your HTTP traffic, and they're hijacking you to go to somewhere that you're not necessarily meant to go to. And they're intercepting your connections and intercepting your information as you're typing in your passwords and credentials, or logging into secure places online, like your bank account, or like a account for Amazon, or account for Walmart, or an account for eBay. And then they can use that information to go to those places and uh you know uh scam and do things that you don't want them to do, believe me. After modifying DNS settings, the attackers can redirect victims to phishing pages, like I was talking about earlier, that impersonate Microsoft 365 login portals, or device code phishing pages that abuse Microsoft Intra ID authentication flows. Microsoft observed this activity since July. A third option not previously disclosed involves using fake browser and operating system update pages that deliver malware to Windows via ClickFix prompts for user verification. So, Don't arbitrarily just install any updates. If something pops up on your screen, this is very, very important to know. If anything just pops up on your screen saying you have a threat or you need an update, turn your computer off immediately. Shut it down and restart it and see if that message comes back up. Because as soon as you click OK, continue, or anything, it's going to install that malware into your machine and then you're hacked. So you don't want, if you do get a message, you don't want to click on anything. Turn it off immediately. This has saved countless clients of mine from getting hacked. You don't want to fall for any of those messages on your phone or your laptop or any device that says your device has a piece of malware or a virus or the storage is full or something like that. Usually they're completely fake and it's a lie. So don't fall for it. Always be leery of any message that comes up telling you anything like that, because most of the time you won't get a message like that ever on your machine. And if you do, it'll be a small message in the bottom right corner that's coming from your security software that you have installed, depending on what you may be running, whether it's just the built-in security software from Microsoft like Windows Defender, or whether it is something else like Norton that you've paid for, whatever that might be. But if you just get a big screen that you can't click on much anything else other than continue or install or download or okay, turn it off. Turn the computer off. Shut it down completely. Restart Windows. Please. You'll thank me for that advice later. Let's go ahead and look back at this article a little bit more. Device code phishing pages that abuse Microsoft ID authentication flows. Microsoft observed this activity since July. A third option, now previously disclosed, involves using fake browser and operating system update pages to deliver malware. That's what I was just talking about, via ClickFix prompts for user verification. A prompt like this: our systems have detected unusual traffic from your computer. Please complete the security check, etc., etc. Don't fall for this. Turn your computer off. The best thing to do is just turn it completely off. Microsoft also found evidence in some ClickFix landings indicating that threat actors also targeting Android devices to deliver an APK file. Like I said, on your phone also, please be aware of these things. Turn the device off, restart it. If you get messages like this and you continue to get messages like this, you should then have a professional look at your device and clean it for you, unless you know what you're doing to clean it, and then go ahead and do that. Microsoft analyzed the two new Windows malware families and found that Cornflake and Go-based remote access Trojans, RAT for short, that offer following capabilities. They give you the hacker remote shell access. Key logging. They'll log all your keystrokes so they can see what you're typing. So if you type your password, they're going to get that. Clipboard monitoring. So if your passwords or any information is in the clipboard, they're going to be able to see that. Screenshot capturing. Obviously, that's bad. Microphone and webcam surveillance, so they can see you and see what you're doing and hear what you're doing. Browser credentials and cookie theft. 365 session token theft, which gives them access to your 365 session so that they can then hijack your Microsoft 365 account. File exfiltration, USB monitoring, and system reconnaissance. When executed, Cornflake shows a fake progress window to distract the user while binary copies of your app data is done for persistence. According to the researchers, the bogus window can be configured to appear as a Windows Update screen. It can look like Windows Defender virus scan and disk optimization utility, a network diagnostics tool, a browser update prompt, or a document viewer installer. Like I said, if you get a full screen window or any window like this that just pops up on your screen, shut your computer off. Most of the time it's fake. Restart and then see what happens. Don't click on anything, guys. Don't click on anything. Cornflake disguises itself as a cloud sync service to appear as legitimate Windows components and use multiple persistent mechanisms on the host, including Windows service registrations, registry run keys, name tasks, and a watchdog routine designed to restore any of the available persistence mechanisms, which means if you remove it, it's designed to reinstall itself back into your computer, persistent. The second payload, Coco Shell, is an in-memory PowerShell credential stealer that targets browser cookies, saved passwords, 365 and Azure AD tokens, and Wi-Fi credentials. If you don't know what Azure AD is, it has to do with Windows Server OS, and Azure is used by Microsoft with their server. It's an AI system that's used by them. NFL uses it. A lot of big companies use it. Azure is a huge corporate based system that they use. Based on the extensive comments in the code, Microsoft assesses that AI tools were likely used to develop the two pieces of malware. Great. AI is really helping us, isn't it? The researchers also discovered an unprotected web-based management panel named Fruitstone that the threat actor used to handle infected systems, browse victim files, execute PowerShell commands, and capture screenshots and keystrokes. All bad, guys, all bad. Microsoft recommends to treat hotel conference Wi-Fi as untrusted, using private cellular or managed connections whenever possible, and avoiding software updates or tools offered through captive portals. It also recommends to adopt phishing-resistant authentication with MFA and passkeys, disable Microsoft intra-device code authentication when not needed, and avoid using corporate credentials to register for guest Wi-Fi networks. So, listen, everybody. Just be careful out there. There's a lot of threats going on everywhere. Whether it's at whether it's in a hotel Wi-Fi, or you're at a Starbucks, or whether you're at a restaurant, wherever you might be, there always is a chance of threats getting into your system. So be very, very careful of it, whether you're on your phone, or whether you're on a laptop, or whether you're on some other device that's accessing a public Wi-Fi. Even your home Wi-Fi can cause you some issues. So be careful and stay safe out there. Shut your machine down if you get any of those messages. First thing, shut it off, restart it, and see what happens. Like I said, that's one of the best ways to protect yourself. Don't try to click on anything, nothing. Even the X to close it out can cause it to install something. They make these things very sophisticated. They are very smart at what they do. So the only thing you can do is turn it off before it has a chance to try to do anything to your machine. That's Mr. On Demand. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys in the next video. You know what? If you have any more comments to give anybody on protecting their machines, leave it down in the comment section below. And I'll try to do more videos to try to help keep you safe. And see you later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.